Number 4 stupid things real estate agents do to mess up their careers is to take a quantity over quality approach to your business. And what I mean by that is getting in the mindset that more is always better and that efficiency is better than effectiveness. Efficiency and effectiveness are not the same thing. So let me give you an example. Would you think it's a better thing to go on 100 listing appointments in a month or 10? Okay, 100 listing appointments in a month or 10. Which do you think is a better use or a more successful real estate? I mean, which is a more successful strategy? Okay, 100 in a month or 10. Okay, you go, well, 100, that would be great. Okay, let's think about that though. 100 listing appointments in a month. And this is a program. I've seen a program out there that promises you 100 listing appointments in a month if you follow their program. I'm going, 100 listings, why would anybody want? Okay. So that's what, 3.3 listing appointments a day. I don't know about you, but when I do a listing appointment, I actually spend a little time getting ready for it. I actually, when I go talk to the sellers, I know about their neighborhood. I've done a thorough CMA. I'm pretty excited about, coming up with the right price and actually doing a great job. But if I'm doing 3.3 listing appointments every day, I'm not doing any of that. And then, okay, so I do my 3.3 listing appointments and then I come back to the office. What if I get these listings? What am I going to do then? Who's going to take it? So, but what if you just did 10? Okay. If you just do 10, how many of those listings are you going to get probably? Well, because you're prepared, because you're not treating people like you burn and churn them, you're probably going to get close to all 10 of them. If you're doing 100, I'm guessing you'll get 10, maybe 15, I don't know. But you won't get all 100, I can guarantee you that, because people are not going to appreciate your style. And I'm guessing you're not providing great service, but we already talked about that. So if I do 10 listing appointments a month and I get 8 or 9 or 10 of those, and I only did 10 appointments, doesn't that sound more effective than doing 100? And 100 listing appointments, that would be exhausting. I would actually hate doing that. Okay, so that's one example of quality over quantity. Another one, let's use the 100 and the 10, is what if you're in a program that says you need to talk to 100 people a week. You need to go out in the world and find 100 people a week to talk to about real estate. Again, that sounds exhausting to me, to go out and talk to 100 people a week about real estate. And I'm guessing, assuming you have other things to do besides being out there in the world talking about real estate, that these conversations are pretty superficial. They're not super, you're going to lose your mind after a while. They're not going to be good conversations. What if you say, you know what, instead, I'm going to talk to 10 people this week about real estate? Don't you think those 10 conversations are going to go better? Okay. They're going to be more meaningful. They're going to be more interesting. They're going to be more inspiring. They're going to be more memorable. So I think if you were to talk to 10 people a week about real estate, and only 10, not 100, 10, then I think your business would explode. Basically, taking a quality over quantity approach, that anytime you have an interaction with a person, you do it on a quality basis, not bam, 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 bam. You hear about these people who call for sale by owners and expired listings, and they have call centers and they have 3 or 4 screens up around them and headsets and phones and all of this going on. And so if someone answers, then like telemarketers. And what if you called one for sale by owner a day and actually had a conversation with them? A decent, normal conversation with them instead of all this telemarketer nonsense. So, all right. So anytime you can do a quality job instead of a quantity job, go for it. It will pay off. The whole reason for that is that, I didn't even say this. The real estate is not a volume business. It's not something that you need 100 people every day to hire you, or even 100 people every day to find out who you are. Every single client that you get as a real estate agent is worth a fair amount of money to you. So, it's not like, I sell books, right? And for every book I sell on Amazon, I get $3, $4, something like that. So I do have to market in a quantity basis. I do need a volume business to sell books. Real estate's not like that. So, you sell a house, you get $5,000. So I think it's worth treating the people that are going to bring that business to you on a, as individual people, not, 100 leads to try to touch.